foolish
legs,
thinking.
but I think sometimes you do just need
Right, especially
that head.
Alright.
3, 2.
Wait, hold on.
You can't think about it.
No, I can't think of a team. Alright, cool. Alright, go on. Alright, go on.
Brain's moving too fast.
Alright, wait. Alright, cool, go on. Alright, go on. Wait. Alright, cool, go. Okay. Guys, how better is this angle?
This is amazing.
We're in the same studio, but better angle.
And better lighting.
All from a bit of a tripod. Look, a lighting in the background now.
Investments,
CB is
investments
back.
being made.
Investments being made. Shout out Amazon.
Yeah, I told them they had to up the production quality.
Carl said he wouldn't come again.
Yeah, that was last time to shambles.
Nah, even you could see it a bit like in them clips. They were that little long wide thing. It just made it that bit fuzzy. Like we never had that in any of the.
Yeah.
But hopefully these clips will be better. So say something crazy, Carl. Yeah.
Oh, he's not started.
We have.
Oh, we have.
We
Oh,
have.
fucking hell. I thought you was just like getting ready to start.
Yeah, this
Like,
is
I'm
it,
just
man.
giving
This
you a
is-
team talk.
Geez, this is it, bro. This is how we started. It's just straight off. I've been started. I started when we walked into the room.
Honestly, I thought this was like you were getting me ready. We were starting. You're like Pep. You just.
I'm
in front of the
liking this.
cameras.
Like, this might be the spot here. I'm liking this. But nah, do you know Yusuf? Yeah, I was talking to him about this guy, Ali Abdelaziz, a guy that was like heavily involved in UFC. He's got all the big fighters. Like he's got them all on lock. He's their agent, and he's a good agent. This guy, like he's always had that dodgy look in it. Like, but it's not Ali Abdelaziz, yeah. And he first kind of came to light when Conor and Khabib were fighting.
Okay.
And Conor basically went. Khabib walked off, and Ali was in the back, obviously, because he's Khabib's guy and then he's Khabib's agent. And he was like, Ali started saying some shit, and Conor saw him and he went, "Yeah, mad terrorist snitch. I know about you as well. How's Noah? And just
Son. Oh yeah.
and that was Ali Abdelaziz's son. We'll come back to that son. So Ali Abdelaziz, this guy, he's an Egyptian, all right? He's an ambitious guy.
Yeah.
This guy gets shit done. Like in whatever weird way he wants to do it, this guy's ambitious and he doesn't want to stay in the same spot. So the Olympics come in 1996, I think.
Yep.
And he managed to find a way in. And this is how crazy. I love this shit, yeah. Because deep, like, we will never see this in it, but these guys were like finding any way to get in. Yeah. These lot, like, they had to get out of their country. They wanted more in it, and this one you have to start. So he actually got into the US as an Egyptian Olympian.
Allegedly, by the way.
Allegedly,
No record of him actually being there.
Oh, was there actually not?
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. I mean, if he did, that's good for him. And it was him and his cousin, I think. And him and his cousin, they were in, and they came in, and they wanted to find a way to the top, and they found like forgery and forging documents for people, forging this birth certificates. Like they obviously found a way to get themselves on the Egyptian Olympic team if it did happen. And then they realized, well, we could do this for a lot of people, make some money.
Yeah.
And eventually 2002 they get caught. All right, and now Ali Abdelaziz is he's in prison, and the NYPD come up to him, and they go, "Look, man, like if you help us out, there was a group in America called the
Muslims of America.
The Muslims of America.
MOA, yeah.
MOA, and these guys were extremists. I didn't look into it too much, but they were extremists. They were a bit like." Yeah.
I get what you mean.
Yeah, they're a bit techie, and they thought, Ali, like, we need you to get some info on this. Like, you could become an informant for us, innit?
Yeah.
Hence, number one, Conor McGregor. You're mad terrorist snitch. That was number one, and so he obviously agreed. Did it for them. He was a good informant, and eventually they put some pressure on him. Like, we need something on these guys, innit? And there was a girl within
Fatima.
Yeah, and she was within this group, and
she was underage as well, by the way.
At the time. Yeah. She was a young girl. This guy, do you know what I mean? Once pressure's put on this guy, he's like a rat trying to escape. Like I don't know if you've seen that scene
rat in a
from
bucket.
yeah in a bucket and they're firing it up like
Fast and Furious. Yeah.
Fast and Furious. I'll never forget that scene when I first saw it as a kid. But yeah. So he obviously helped them, and then there's this girl. Okay, and this girl he found a way in. She didn't know how to read or like write and stuff, and he found a way in because he basically taught her, spent a lot of time with her, blah blah. And whatever, a year later, whatever it is, the son came, and that's where's Noah. And you can imagine Conor McGregor just like Conor is a fucker, mental warfare. Oh my god, to the max, where he's walked into these conferences knowing this stuff. You know, Conor had some money and he probably went himself and just researched. Like when Conor walked into a room, he wanted to have 3-4 things on you ready in it. And obviously he had some, not just on Khabib, he had it on his agent.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? But Ali, this guy, obviously successfully did that, helped them get down this MOA or whatever. And then he just found himself as like a bouncer. And he says on a podcast once he was a bouncer at a club, and that's why he met a lot of these fighters. And he said, I swear to you, I was a busboy cleaning the toilets. And within 3 months, he became head man on the like security and stuff. Yeah, within 3 months. And this guy he's just a wiggle. He's a little rat. You know what I'm saying? He just wiggles his way to the top. He's like I said at the start, he was ambitious and stuff. But now it's I wanted to speak to you about it. Yeah. Obviously because of
the Egyptian
ties.
Non-familiar.
Knows. Nah, but he actually like he manages like every big fighter. Like honestly, like he actually does a lot of big fighters are signed to him, and he
actually managed to stay in the US even though he gave them fake information.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? He did.
Yeah. He sought asylum and it went through.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? There's people like him just slip in. Like.
So that's why he's involved in the UFC.
He's got Kamaru Usman, Justin Gaethje, Kayla Anderson,
insane.
Umar Nurmagomedov, Islam Makhachev, all with him in it.
But that's just mad, like how obviously some people like if people are like agents and stuff, it's like a family connection or it's something like that, or it's like a relation to a fighter and then you become the agent. Yeah, you take more people on. But you know when you think like all of us like growing up here, like large part of live like quite sheltered lives, and like when you hear stuff like that or some stuff like people that you've gone to school with, or you played sport with, or family friends, like, or what is actually like stuff that happens in movies does actually happen in real life. Right. Like when you actually say about all that, like that actually just sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like when you actually like
imagine how stressed you are constantly. Yeah. And he didn't do that because like he wanted to. He's obviously an ambitious guy, but he was an ambitious guy, and he was that was like desperation.
That was
like
his way to get out of the
corner.
Yeah,
like that. Yeah. He actually was that right, just like getting burned. Like I can't stay here, and that led him to obviously going to do that, whatever he had to do and stuff.
And he claimed that, I don't know what the actual reasons are, but he claimed that if he went back to Egypt,
he would get killed.
Assassinated.
Or even there's a conspiracy. Or no, he actually did get caught on 9/11 with like 5 fake like documents, passports, and he had a fake passport himself. So he did get, but he got caught. But they never said, and I think he got released. Like there was no link. They found no link to what happened. To what happened that day. Oh. Yeah, as if they could find the link that they made. But you know what I mean? Like he's just got a lot of weird shit. Now that Conor stuff is hilarious when he bursts out. And when Conor did that in that conference and he's shouting and Dana's going, Ali, just go. So obviously Dana knows Ali very well. He's working a lot with him making it. And it's funny because Conor's just like, he's just hilarious. I can't like, you gotta understand Conor in the game. No one made as much money from MMA. You have like stars. Khabib's probably the second biggest, and that's because he fought Conor. Yeah. And he made this whole beef of Conor and the bus. Like, Conor changed the game. And he's just always prepared, man. And
Ali, is he still active now? Like, in the MMA, in the UFC, sorry.
Yeah, bro. As active as he's ever been.
Okay.
Yeah. He's literally as active as he's ever been. And but I wanted to with the UFC. The biggest thing that's happened since we last talked about it was probably Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus du Plessis. And what a fight, because every person you saw, all the fighters, all the like UFC pundit type people that you asked, they all predicted du Plessis. A guy who comes from South Africa, a tough guy, a guy that had already 2 title defenses, 3 world championships and you gotta understand the UFC to defend it's really hard. So like once you've defended it twice, you're starting to get a big amount of respect.
Yeah.
Chimaev came in unbeaten, was first at 170, lighting people up, but the weight cut was really hard for him. He's a big guy, so coming down to 170 was hard for him. And when COVID hit, he nearly died and retired.
Oh, wow.
But he kept going. He come up to 185. So he had a 15-pound spare. Not that he didn't have to cut now. Come up to middleweight, which is 185, and fought Kamaru Usman first on a short notice fight. Kamaru is a really good fighter, and it was a good fight. People, like they did with Hamzat, just got excited. Oh, this guy's not a real deal. Hamzat's that guy, and when you're undefeated, in the UFC, people pay to watch you to lose as much as they pay to watch you to win. And everyone wanted Hamzat to lose after the Gilbert fight. Not everyone, but a lot of people wanted Gilbert because the Gilbert's fight 170 that was close. Gilbert's a monster. It was really close. Hamzat did win it, and then again with Usman fought well. Hamzat Chimaev took down Kamaru Usman more times than Usman's ever been taken down in his career in a 3-round fight. Do you know what I mean? Like, people just ignore that because Hamzat's got that thing where if he punches you 3 times and you punch him once, people will call it equal. Because you punched Hamzat Chimaev, innit?
Yeah.
So he did the Usman fight, won that, had Robert Whittaker, was still with questions. Whittaker's a legend in that weight, had the belt before, been around in the top 5 for the last 7, 8, 9 years maybe, like proper veteran fighter. And he finished him within about 2-3 minutes maybe. Finished him really quickly. First round just cracked his neck, and finally got the title shot he'd been waiting for, 185, and it was this Duplessis, and it was a scary one. A lot of people Duplessis had got to that point where people kept doubting him, and then they were doubting him so much that he kept proving them wrong, and they eventually became fans.
Okay.
And you know when that happens, even with football, like he was like everyone wants you to fail, and then you're so good and you succeed, everyone kind of switches, isn't it? So now everyone was like, how Duplessis can't lose, we can't. It's like lined up perfectly. We can't underestimate Duplessis anymore. But it's Hamzat Chimaev coming, and Hamzat Chimaev, he changed his group, different training. He had a very serious camp, the most serious camp he's had. Okay. Hamzat Chimaev was known for overworking himself in training, which is as bad as not working. Okay. He would have hard overwork, and that's why he nearly killed himself with COVID, because he had COVID, was fucked, and still trained. This time he had a proper team, a really good team that didn't overwork him, trained him, and he listened to them fully, and he had a serious camp. It was a world title, and he got serious, and probably put on the most dominant performance we've ever seen at a world title, especially of someone who's had title defenses. Some guys have had the belt, come to defend it first. You're the champion, but you haven't defended it first. You know what I mean? You've just won it. There's a difference. Once you defend it, and that's why I say once you defend it, you're respected. Imagine you've defended it 2-3 times, like Dricus Duplessis. And Chimaev came in and absolutely did whatever he wanted, and finally lifted the belt. So that's what we missed. Chimaev finally, after years, well, it was a pretty good steady. He had a couple obstacles in the way, like with that nearly dying and obviously injuries and shit, but dropping out of fights and stuff. But he's here now and he's a champ. So Umar Nurmagomedov got booked against Batista. He's on an 8-fight win streak against nobodies. I think they're just trying to get Batista out of the way because he's been holding a lot of people in the cage. Dana hates a fight when it's not entertaining. Okay. So this Batista guy, Umar Nurmagomedov, who's Khabib's little cousin, he's gonna fight Batista. We have Islam Makhachev versus Jack Della Maddalena. I actually got confirmed about yesterday, 2 days ago. I mean, we knew it was going to happen. 2 days ago, but now, it's confirmed now. So exciting stuff to happen in the UFC. But that's it for now. I think we'll have a proper sit down with. We'll get someone in who likes to bounce off a bit of UFC. And but not, right now it is a bit quiet. That's all that really happened for real. And that's it. Yeah. But we can actually now move on
to something that I can talk about.
Premier League started. There was about 2-3 games. depending on if you're going to play tomorrow. This is the Saturday. We just had a lot of the teams like third game: Chelsea, Fulham, United, Burnley, Newcastle, Leeds, which I actually have no idea how it finished. I did not look. Oh, okay, banging. Yeah. So, Carl, as you just had to sit there and quickly listen to me talk about UFC, where would you like to start with the Premier League?
I think for the Premier League, I think we have to start in Grimsby.
No. We're talking about Premier League. You just
I'm
bought a Carabao Cup.
I'm joking.
You just bought the Carabao Cup.
Man United. I think Man United.
Let's talk about Man United. We have to.
We'll do Man United first because I think Man United are probably the most.
Here we go.
Team to talk about.
Oh god, I thought.
Because I think when you said we were coming over in the car and you were saying do 3 games make that much of a difference.
That was my biggest question. I was like, what? How much? This is what I was calling, we nearly in the car. We nearly like had the conversation, and we had to stop it. But that's what I really want to ask you, right? That them 2-3 games. What I asked him was, some people obviously had 2, some people had 3, but these 2-3 games, how much does it really show you? Like, how much could you invest into that? And we all invest into it too much, and you know you do. Everyone does. Like, just a quick example: City first game, Wolves. City were getting, are they going to be good? Are they going to be good? Wolves come, they destroy them, get the biggest score of the weekend. And then, boom, City are back. Have you seen that Ryan Days guy? Even though he is really good, but do you know what I mean? Having that level, it's not gonna, he's not gonna do that every game, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, and then obviously they had their second game home to Tottenham and they lost. So Carl, how much does this really show us?
I think it's really difficult. I think 3 games after a full preseason, I think it can show you an awful lot. I think it can show you, which I think one of the main things is are people open to change? Are they open to doing things differently? Because if we all know, we all watch our teams, or you watch teams play and go, okay, this team, they concede too many corners. This is their biggest issue. Yeah. And if they have a whole preseason, a whole transfer window, and they come back and in the first 3 games, they're awful on set pieces again.
Oh, who are you talking about here? I mean?
I'm not actually talking about. No, I'm not talking about.
That's actually us.
No, not a specific team though. But I think when you have Maguire and other players on, and you sign Sesko, who's very good in the air, but I think you can look at stuff like that and go, clearly they haven't addressed certain problems, and I think for United, there's a lot of good and there's a lot of bad. Like I don't know if you guys remember, but it was the year that Nuno went to Spurs. He won his first 3 games, got manager of the month. Arteta lost the first 3, and then Nuno was sacked, like, I think before the 10th game.
Yeah.
And so that's why I think it's not about the results, but it's about the performance. And I think for United, I think we spoke about it before, and Ryan actually said I was being a bit harsh.
Yeah, 5 out of 10. I saw in the comments, yeah.
But I think I am right. Like, I think you have overpaid for some players, but I do think I'd say the biggest plus that I would give to Man United is I think there's players who have a bit of attitude, who you feel a bit more like combative, and they're gonna fight, and they haven't maybe been worn down by the Man United experience. So I would say,
which is a real war down. It is real.
It is, but
in the managers especially, holy, the way you see them change over like an 8-month period, you see it in their appearance.
But you got 2 guys who have sort of moved around the leagues. Cunha especially started kind of at Hanover, broke in, got to Leipzig, went to Atletico, struggled.
Oh, nice.
And then he went from...
He was at Atletico Madrid.
He was at Atletico. He used to be...
No, Cunha's in the top 10, like, accumulated transfer fees.
He just moved around. But Atletico... I honestly paid £50 million for him.
Honestly, I'll be honest. I heard his name, but I didn't see him until last year.
Yeah.
Really?
I didn't see him. Like I didn't... Cunha, I've heard, Cunha scored this. Maybe a highlight... But last year I saw him. Do you know what I mean?
Like tapped in.
Last year he really kicked on, and he's always been quite a talented player. And I think people like he's had a few silly red cards where he's been a bit over the top. But I think that's kind of at some point that's what United
scary.
Needs.
Some of that
like,
Bruno fire.
Like, I don't agree with what Roy Keane says, but he's like sometimes I just go out there to hurt someone. Like sometimes we've all watched a game or you've played in a game and someone plays very physically, and you can at least see like they care. It raises like the fans' morale.
Some massive thing.
You think if you've just ran 20 yards to smash into someone, I don't have to go like, oh well, he's like, you set the benchmark for for putting in the effort and the battling, and you set the tempo. Like especially in the older games, like if you see some of the tackles like Gerrard would do and Terry would do, and all these players like they'd absolutely just
definitely
smash into
tempo,
someone. And I think having players like that, I think has definitely kicked you on. But I think the main thing that we have to probably talk about is the midfield. And obviously, I'm guessing both of you have seen. Obviously, Kobe Mainoo is apparently asked to leave on loan, and he's being told no.
Rejected, yeah.
But
why would he leave on loan? We have no midfielders.
Doesn't play. What do you think?
He does play. Oh my god, Carl. Oh my god. It was 2 games into the season. Yeah. Kobe didn't start for the first 2 games. Oh my god! How are you keeping? Honestly, I was dying while I was hearing it. How are you leaving such young talent? A team like Manchester United, who are built on the roots of their youngsters coming up, and he hasn't started the first 2 games. Flipping hell! 2 games. He started today. He came on. He came on really early today. I think it was half time. He came on at half time today, and obviously he played the whole Grimsby match and did nothing. Yeah, I like Kobe, but honestly, first he asked for that extra money. Like this got to his head, and obviously, I'm not even saying it wouldn't get to mine. He had a big burst onto the scene. That was a massive burst onto the scene. FA Cup final goal, Euro final start. Like it was a massive burst onto the scene. And look, he's gonna play. He's fine. We no way it is in our best interest to give up Kobe Mainoo.
I think it's hard. Like I think we all watch it now, and I was actually like looking at stuff on Twitter, and people are like, "Oh, it's just all athletes now. Like there's no room for anyone who can't run. Like
it's a weakness of his. It's a real
and I think he can't, and I don't think he's actually that creative on the ball. But I do think he's very like good in tight spaces.
What Kobe Mainoo's strengths?
He's good in tight spaces.
That's it. That he can hold his bum out.
Yeah, he's good. He keeps the ball, and that's what
ball.
teams need. And he can slow games down, which I think is what a lot of teams need. But I just think he's such it's like Serie A player. He's such a like La Liga player.
What happened? He was the truth last year.
When you're young, when you're 17, 18, you do have hopes. Like someone might kick on. Like if you got a bit taller, like he's not particularly big either. So it's hard. It's hard to like sometimes hide him in the midfield. Like if you, especially the way you play. He's next to Casemiro who can't run, and he's next to Bruno who, although very good, treats the ball like it's going to explode. It would just boom, 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 boom.
And it wouldn't be a mad surprise if Kobe Mainoo got into that squad next year and played in that midfield really well, because he could give them that balance.
But I don't think he suits the way you guys play. Like I don't think he. But
I'm saying for England,
I think Adam Walton has to.
I love Adam Walton. I love Adam Walton because he's a real 6, isn't it?
He's taller, and
he's better.
I think he's a much better passer. But I think there are similarities. But he's like,
is Kobe that special? Is that what you're saying? Is Kobe not?
No, Kobe's a special player, but he's like a really unique player.
But what's happening now, Carl? Look, last year he was like, it wasn't like a little. Oh, this youngster looks alright. It was a big thing. What happened?
You know what Kobe Mainoo is like? You know when you make players on like NBA. Yeah. Kobe Mainoo is like a playmaking glass cleaner. He's like, he's got like really good like skills and stuff, but it's like it just doesn't really. It's not translate.
It's not worth it.
Like it's such a weird.
So you agree that Ruben shouldn't be starting him?
I don't think he should be starting. I was just saying like I just wanted to get your reaction, because I think a lot of people. I don't think
we can let go of him. I don't think it's not interest at all.
I don't think the fee that you would have to pay for him and that you would get for him are so different that I think you just got to keep him. Like, I think if you were going to buy him off Aston Villa or Brentford, he'd be £60 million. If you were selling him, I reckon, you got 44 Garnacho, like 35, 40 for Kobe. And that's like, you can't sell him for that. But I just think, I know he said time, but I think now, I think the job came, I think it came too early.
It's not about the manager.
I think the job came too early. I think he's not ready. And this is going to sound panicky, I would sack him. I'd actually sack him now. He can't change. Some people are too stubborn. I don't know what you think he said.
Isn't this the same story? I'm getting sick of this story. Do we not just stick with one? No, I know it might be wrong.
He can't change. He won't change. Like it's what do they say? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again.
You told me Erik ten Hag was going to be a great manager. I remember when he first joined. You told me Erik ten Hag this is the right choice. Didn't work. Louis van Gaal was a great manager, didn't work. Jose Mourinho, look, Mourinho's Mourinho, and he loves the bright lights. So, like, maybe that didn't work for some reason, but we can't keep saying we're hiring good managers in that time.
Know, I'd say though, Ruben
Amorim was like the star.
I think Ten Ten Hag struggled with like the management of like the big players.
Yeah.
And it did get very bad at the end. But when he had like the full-on team at the start, it actually wasn't
That season.
super bad.
That season after the 4-0 Brentford loss. And then he went on to play Liverpool next. No, but he played Liverpool next week.
Yeah.
It was first 2 games. It was Brighton at home, loss. Brentford away, loss.
Yeah.
Ten Hag was scrapping all of it. CR7, you're gone. Harry Maguire, you're gone. Harry Maguire was having a terrible, and changed the whole system. And we went to Liverpool at Old Trafford the next week, and Sancho scored the winner. And then he went on to not lose at home again. Yeah. And we came top 4, and we won a Carabao Cup. And then the next year, honestly, maybe
I think he wasn't good enough, but at least he's looked at stuff and went, I am gonna make it.
He tried different stuff.
And I think you shouldn't be wedded to a formation. You should be wedded to where you want to play. Like if you have certain players,
he can play the same way you can play with different formations.
Yeah, you can play that way. Like there's a lot of similarities with how Liverpool are playing and how Man United play. Like we play with 2 in the middle. We play like 2 really high fullbacks, and we kind of play with like just the 2 midfielders by themselves in the middle, which is what United do. So I do think there is like a world in which
I've got to say with the formation
he wants
thing.
To do it.
I've got to say with the formation thing. When that Grimsby Town game happened, okay, and we lost,
yeah.
And these idiots, everything I saw online, when look, I understand there was a lot of bad things in that game, whatever. It's not the formation against Grimsby Town 4th Division. You can start a Premier League team, United, who spent money. We're not just any Premier League team. We have quality players on the team. As bad as they're playing, there's quality players there. There's no way you could go there and say that they lost the game because he started a 3 instead of a 4, or a 3 instead of a 2 in the midfield. I understand it against the other teams.
Yeah.
I understand that we were getting hurt against not Brighton, Fulham in the second half. But
I think
there's no way you can blame it on the Grimsby thing. He is being stubborn with this formation.
That's separate. But I think no matter what, if you play with a 5 at the back or 3 centre backs, there's a cap to how good you can be. Yeah. Like physically. Like I think if you're defending in Champions League, it's fine. But I think it's the whole thing. Like if you have 3 guys at the back who aren't comfortable following into midfield, or if you have 3 centre backs instead of a 6 and 2 8s,
okay,
you can always the 2 centre backs will always kind of stay. But it makes it a lot easier for your 6. If you have a 6 instead of a centre back, the 6 can go and it's more comfortable stepping in and following a man into midfield.
We don't have that at all.
If you have the 3 there and you can't follow in, they're always going to have 3 against your 2. They'll then pass round your 2.
If one of them 2 midfielders out, which is Bruno Casemiro right now, if one of them is caught because they went to try and do something over there, as soon as you're literally a 3 centre backs, and if something's happened that now is making you have to step up, boom.
And there's too many spaces. Like if you have 3 guys here and you have 2 guys here, there's so much space.
But there's no way this idea.
If you have a 6, then you have 2, 1, and 2, and it's just.
So this idea only works with 2 midfielders that are absolutely insane.
Yeah, basically, like that's what it has to be. Like he had guys that could run. Like Ugarte is passable in Portugal because the level's not that high, but here it's like everyone can run it, and it feels like you guys can't. Like I'm trying to think of a game. Like you even look at Fulham. Fulham have Sander Berg who can run and is massive, and you go, well, he probably would start for United. And he's just like a middle of the road, but that's just what you need.
How have we not gone out for a midfielder this year? How have we not?
Was there not even any rumours or?
There was Baleba, but he's...
Yeah, but it was crazy. It wasn't real, like, we had to spend another 100 and something million. Yeah. Honestly, when the transfer window first opened, and goals are goals, we didn't score goals. So they probably did have to prioritise that. Well, not signing my... I mean, our signings now, obviously, like, nothing else really going to happen. I think that keeper will happen. The Belgian keeper will happen. I think there is no way we go into we let the transfer window shut and go in with Bayern, Onana, Tom Heaton as our goalkeeper group. Like, what is that? Bayern, Onana and Tom Heaton. Yeah. Like, how, like, look at the other teams. Like, honestly, it is true, though. And I was thinking about this the other day. The quality of keepers in the Premier League is at an all-time low.
I don't know. I think at some of the big teams, there's a bit of a dearth. But I think it's some of the other teams...
Who is there? David Raya, great keeper. Alisson, great keeper.
Okay. Then you have, I'd say, Momodashvili, who's our backup, who's really good.
Why
We signed him. We signed him for 30
No,
million.
I understand.
From Valencia.
And he's gonna be.
I'd
He's
say
probably gonna be a good
Sanchez-
keeper. But who right now the
Sanchez
quality of
isn't
keeper?
very good. I think Vicario's an okay keeper.
Cario's ass.
Kelleher's good. He did make a mistake
Kelleher,
today. Can't remember.
and everyone. It was a great sign for everything. I said, hold on. He's always been the number 2, and when you're waiting on someone like Alisson, you say, oh look, I just have to couple games. Like it's natural feeling like I'm gonna have the best keeper, one of the best keepers in the world, come cover me. Like he was number 1 at Brentford this year, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like he started a bit. He started a bit rough, but he's a good keeper. He'll be alright. But Kelleher, come on,
Kelleher's good.
Give me some good keepers.
Kelleher's good.
No,
Kelleher's good.
How many?
Kelleher is
how
a
many,
very good
How many
goalkeeper.
world beater keepers? Like?
No, but I mean the mid-level. I think the mid-level is
There's
really
2.
good. Yeah, but the mid-level's good. Like
How about
Leno plays for Fulham.
Yeah, Leno
Leno,
plays for
Pickford,
Where's Henderson at?
Dean
right now?
Dean
Crystal
Henderson's
Palace.
at Palace.
I
He's
think
very
Henderson's
good.
underrated.
Henderson's good.
He's
You
really
guys
good.
should-
You've got Sells, who's at Forest, who got Team of the Year last season. You've got
Sells was
there's
really
good. There's good.
Nah, there's, but
goalkeepers,
it's not like
it's the
it's not like
top, it's
crazy.
the top ones
Like look,
now.
Chelsea
there's
having
not that
Sanchez.
many.
Us
He's terrible.
having what we have. Like
Yeah.
Look.
City have Edison, but it looks like Edison Fenerbahce inquired,
bro.
and they'll have Trafford
oh, they
and
started.
Donnarumma.
Yeah, because they're gonna sign Donnarumma. But Trafford looked alright. Trafford made that mistake in that Tottenham game, and they panned the camera to Edison. Obviously, he's sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
Edison looked like a different person.
Yeah.
He looked like weak, skinny.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened to him. But yeah, I mean Trafford will probably be alright. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the keepers. Is, but just to wrap it up on United, so we have a lot of teams to speak about. It's early, and I said this on a couple episodes before this. I don't even remember what. Maybe in the first couple. Calm down, United fans. There might honestly be a clip of it on the Instagram. Like,
It's the second
like
episode.
we always like have this little crumble in the first. Oh my god, why are we not expecting this? Obviously, Ruben Amorim has made signings, and he will have to perform this year, not next year. This year, he will have to show something, a direction. They were talking about. They were talking on the overlap about how when Klopp first came into Liverpool and he struggled, but there was a direction. There was a way Liverpool started playing that showed good moments where like you knew what Klopp's identity was. Amorim's got an identity, but it's weak. You don't have like it's where our identity is that there's always an extra man in the midfield where we get dominated. Our identity is every team that comes, they are screaming in the change room, manager, cross the ball in and put it on the keeper. Dude, today we won by the script of our teeth in the last a penalty in the 95th minute. All the goals we conceded were balls into the box. It is insane. It is insane. I cannot believe it.
Did Maguire play?
Maguire he didn't start.
I think that's one of the
The
things.
three centre backs he seems like he likes now. Like that set in. I don't know if it's set in stone. It probably will change, but it is. It's Luke Shaw on that left, Delete in the middle, and Euro on the right.
But I think now I did hate on Maguire a little bit when we were younger, because I do think he makes mistakes.
He used them as a piece to come on and score a goal.
But that's what I mean. But he's so good. He's so good in both boxes, and you look at what Arsenal have done.
He has to start now.
And
it's too many.
You just have to put him in the middle, and you just say we know.
I thought the same thing. I can't. I thought the same thing.
Mistakes, but you actually, I think there's been so much growth from him, and he's actually
legs though. That's the only reason.
It's legs. It's legs.
He's thinking Delict, Shaw, and thing are just more legs than him. That's all he's thinking.
But I think sometimes you do just need
right, especially
that head.
Like 100%.
He is like he does get overhated and stuff, but I just think for United now, I think
especially in a moment where
I did say sack him, give him a bit of time, and then I think you just got to go for Tuchel or Flick, and I just Flick's
Tuchel will leave now.
I think his contract ends at the end of the tournament. At the end of the World
Cup.
Also,
we just let Ruben carry out this year.
Just let him carry out the year, and just even though I don't think Tuchel will play free at the back, which is still an issue, I just think the job's too big. Like I think the job's too big for him at the moment. Like it's just
looks like he's
United, the radar,
so
the fact that United have lost to Grimsby Town, are in the bottom half of the table, and they're the first team we talk about because they're Man United. They're just too. It's too.
I thought
it's like the Knicks or the Lakers or
it's true.
Or being on the biggest team.
Every podcast
on you,
the
spotlight on you is too strong. Like as they say, the light's too bright.
How do you fix this though? Like that we can't. Like it's not. Like do you need a massive personality to come in? They tried that. Josie came in,
but you need someone who's still at peak.
Yeah. Josie was. I agree. Wasn't Josie was past it.
I'd then maybe say if we're gonna speak about another team, I think we should speak about a team that lost their best player right before the start of the second game. Chelsea. Cole Palmer got injured and
ruining my FPL.
And João Pedro stepped up. pulled them out of the mud against
How
West
about-
Ham, 1-0 down.
How about João Pedro? How about Enzo Fernandez? How about Caicedo? How about that Chelsea midfield?
That team is.
Oh my god!
Good.
Honestly,
And they didn't even play well this weekend, and they still won.
Yeah.
And that's a sign of a good team.
What do you what do you think about that deal? Garnacho, 40 million. He's young. They could probably make a profit on that if he performs any bit of well. Like he's like 20.
I think it's good. I think they just now know that they've just got to keep signing players and keep selling players to keep in check with the finance.
That's just the plan now.
That's just the plan. You just stockpile all of these guys, and if someone kicks on, and I remember speaking to you about him when he first sort of came on the scene, and you just go, he's an exciting player. He goes both sides. Like he'll play on the left, play on the right. He'll go to the byline. He'll come in and shoot. I think he's better than Neto. I think Neto hasn't really kicked on the way I kind of thought he would when you first saw him play. It's just a lot of that's injuries. But I'm quite excited to see that. I think what Palmer, Esteval, Garnacho and Pedro, I think that's good. It's young, but also then they do have the other players to come and get into the lap. He looks talented. He's
honestly,
not as quick as you would like.
It is the hate in me, but I don't think Garnacho's going to do well. I just seen what he is. But I did think, and I did say, it is a new environment. It's a way positive environment. Like a team that actually believes. Yeah. You walk in, I can't lie, a couple of them probably believe like we could make a push for the title. Yeah, that's what they're feeling this year, innit? They don't think they're gonna win it. They think we're probably gonna stay there for as long as we can. That is a big difference to United's change room right now. Yeah, that room looks stressed.
Does Garnacho celebrate if he scores against
Yes. Yes, he definitely will. He'll do a little one.
Did you see him at Stamford Bridge today? Like, just what he was wearing, like, just wearing him, boy. Just the way he is, like, he had some like weird like neck thing in the tattoo, like, just get out of my club. I'm so glad that went through, man. Honestly, we don't play wingers anymore. Somehow United are. I know, sorry, so I'm not coming back to United, but we actually made a couple sales that just we actually made a couple sales.
Yeah. A bit of money coming, but
so I don't know how
I think it'll be good. I think that's one of those storylines that I'm really excited for, because it's like you go to Chelsea, Man United tend to be good games. It's a big pitch at Old Trafford. Like there's going to be space in behind, and he's obviously does not like Amorim, and I think he could be really one to watch this year. I think he just needs to get in and get the minutes. Well, he's got the talent.
I am.
He is, and I think he's one of those players where you watch, and I think it's less so now, but they're just very like electric. Yeah. Like sometimes when you see it, like some players do just make you go like, wow. I think there is stuff to talk about, but I think because Chelsea's has gone so smoothly, I actually don't think there is. But someone who I don't know if you guys watched it, Liverpool Newcastle, who come on, Rio Engamoa, he is still 16, but he is, when you watch him, he's electric.
Why didn't he take a touch? I actually couldn't believe it. No, I watched it. I was like, why did this kid
pro, and that's why you're not.
I like that. Yeah, but for real, like, who does he think he is to not take a touch? What a G! I cannot believe he scored that.
That's Szoboszlai get the assist for letting it pass.
Nah, he doesn't, but that's him, innit?
He should.
That's
what a performance!
He's done that before.
What a performance by Dominic Szoboszlai in that Newcastle game. Started at right back, and he was everywhere. What a player! Do you know Dominic Szoboszlai was one of them signings for Liverpool? When you lot signed him, and then I watched the first couple of games, I thought, why are we not hearing about this guy?
Yeah.
Why is no one speaking about Dominic Szoboszlai? This guy is insane. No, he does have, like every player, he does have his little shortcomings where he's not
little mistakes.
Not
It's just little impossession. So it's like,
oh my
god,
the quality! Oh my god, the quality from the guy. Oh my god, I love Dominic Szoboszlai.
You know, I'd say even on the quality, I think, and this going back to United again, he just runs. Like, so you guys watched the game.
Yeah.
90th, like I was thinking, they're bringing a right back on, they're bringing Bradley on. I was like, surely Szoboszlai has to come off. Like he's been up, down, everywhere, running about full speed, and it's 90 minutes, and he's passing people who've just come on, and you're like, he is, and like,
that Newcastle game.
This is gonna sound mad, but like as an athlete, he's obviously is like slightly different. He's really like Ronaldo-y to me in his physical.
I've never looked at him though.
Physical abilities, like. When he's so fast, he's like big and skinny. Like Ronaldo is like the perfect kind of physical endurance. Like they're just like top tier, like running speed, like keeping up the whole game, like ability to like get power behind like shooting and passing. I just think I know he makes mistakes, But I just think, honestly, he's such a monster, and he was really good.
And what a sequence for the goal! Oh my god! I mean, it was on. It just what was scary about that goal is just it just looked like you guys are coming for the title. I confirmed it. I don't know because it wasn't a great game. It was scrappy. There was the Isak thing hanging about.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it would have been a different game if Gordon didn't make.
Yeah, he was playing really well. That was a terrible tackle.
So well.
He's an idiot. He's a good player, man. But I swear, I've seen this before. Like Gordon red card.
Yeah, a few times. He puts himself about and he flies in, and I think he is a bit of like a heart on the sleeve player.
You know the funniest thing about Gordon was it Gordon? I'm pretty sure it was Gordon who was at the Euros. He was in the squad, but he fell off a bike.
Yeah,
he just fell off a bike and he didn't play for the rest of the tournament.
Like a scab and that all on he actually like hit on his face. But I just think seeing us, I think what's given me a bit of faith is for Liverpool is that Bournemouth today. I think Spurs had like one shot against Bournemouth. Like
I was so glad that happened, by the way. Oh my god, that score.
Bournemouth, we should actually talk about it at some point because they are monsters. But I think the fact that we played them and we played Newcastle in two, obviously the first game very emotional, Jota, everything. First game back at Anfield. Second game, like the ladder match for Isaac.
You think like defensive
WWE?
Problem?
Like wait, what? Yeah. I think it's just. I think
it's gonna happen. By the way,
it's getting hopefully
it's done.
He's very good.
It's done. It's a 1 year. It's a 1 year left.
Konate's making mistakes, but I think. We haven't played as well as I would have liked, but I think because we played against two very good teams, it gives me a bit more confidence, and I think it's a gelling thing. But
I think Kirk has had a tough time. And I think it's honestly I haven't like criticized him too much because first game was against his old team, which is gonna be hard, and the second game it was like he was like caught up in this.
Semenyo's a mission to play against.
Oh my lord,
he's actually horrible. But I think his thing is we're playing him like. Almost as the guy who sits, and that's not what the type of player he is. So I think we need to sort that out a bit, and I think he will be fine. But I think we've got to remember he's 21, and it's the same thing. If he went to United, it'd be the most spoken about thing.
Yeah.
If he was doing bad, but I think sometimes like that's where you got to give people a bit of time. And
no one gets that time out.
But I think because we're quite sensible, and the fans are all like. There's no like, oh, he's rubbish straight off the bat. Yeah. Like he will get time, and I think what's good for him is Robertson is not taking the spot back. There's no chance. he's got that spot.
That's right.
He's gonna be there.
But it was what I want to say to you is, it was even though you saw Trent as this great offensive right back, but he's not as offensive as Frimpong. He never really made that overlap.
Yeah,
he wanted to be a bit further back and making that pass. Frimpong wants to fly behind. Robbo definitely overlapped.
Yeah.
But Kirkes is more of an overlapping centre back than Robbo.
Centre back?
Fullback, sorry.
I think Robbo was like.
Robbo used to overlap. It's mostly on the right side, but they're both like.
But
you had that.
But yeah,
it's like Trent sat a bit maybe.
Yeah, and that's what you need sometimes. You need to have a bit deeper to stop teams coming onto you. But
Konate's meant to be perfect. You signed Konate because he had crazy recovery speed.
But you got to have the players there. But Trent might have to step into midfield or step somewhere else. And it's just I do think this is like the shape thing. You've got to have people comfortable to do stuff. But the way they kind of look at it is you have like 5 attackers and you have 5 people as like the rest defense. So they deal with like the counter attack and the ball out. So if Trent's dead, you kind of have your 2 centre backs, your 2 deeper midfielders, and Trent, and that's your 5. And also,
but now that's not there anymore.
Trent is like on what now? It's like they're just up. And I think I play Gahey at right back. I just put him there. I genuinely would. I would. Put Gahey.
Wait.
We'd be better with Gahey at right back.
Mark Gahey's left-footed, right?
Right-footed.
Oh, is he right?
He's right-footed, but he plays as centre back.
I thought he's left-footed.
No, he's right-footed. That's why he's impressive because you think he's left-footed. He can play right back.
He's so good on the field.
Look at all the centre backs Arsenal play at fullback. He could play right back.
He could do it, but I don't think you're going to do that.
I'd do it. I think we'd look much better.
I think if we're playing someone good,
yeah, I do that. And we signed the Italian guy.
That's insane.
I just play him there. I just think
has he got the legs for it? You don't want him to get out though.
I'd do him or Gomez at right back. I'd just play him there.
I think Gomez is better. Gomez is a bit like Gomez always did it because of the legs.
But I think Gahey can run. Gahey can move.
Yeah, right back. You're not signing him to go right back.
Why not? He plays in a. He plays as a left.
Okay, cool.
Or the free.
I think that the deal's gonna happen. The deal's gonna happen. You're gonna get Gahey.
Yeah.
He's on 1 year left, and Palace have to get rid of him.
Yeah, they can't let him walk.
Yeah.
The money's too important.
But I don't think he plays right back once this year.
When Salah
Salah
goes to AFCON and Frimpong's playing on the right wing, Gomez probably won't be fit. So it'll be Bradley and Gahey right back.
Like, obviously, Frimpong, they both could injured, but like, Bradley's calm. Like, he'll play Bradley if he has
He's
to.
good,
Right.
but
He'll rather play Bradley than Mark Gahey.
The issue is that he's going to make more mistakes there than Gahey will. And you can't have Kirkez and Bradley, who are both... Kirkez is younger than Bradley. But you can't have two fullbacks who are going to keep making little mistakes here and there because they're young. So I think I'd rather have the safety. You have, like... The ceiling's not as high. But I think,
has he played that before?
No, he's only played left side. He's only played on left. But he can play there. He's right-footed. He can trust me.
I'll be honest.
He's small. He's 5'11".
Liverpool are going to get Gahey and Isak.
Yeah.
And then it's over. Like,
they're saying stuff might come out today, they were saying, after the Newcastle game.
Newcastle.
Actually, see, it was been in here because something might have come out. But,
oh my God.
But that's, I mean,
everyone is stacking this year. The end of this transfer window has been crazy.
Yeah, I've just seen, I was trying to see if there was anything Isaac. But
Xavi Simons to Spurs.
But Aston Villa are closing in on a deal of £47 million for Lucas Paqueta. So he's finally getting in a big move.
I thought Villa had no money. They were just chilling the whole window.
I think they've just got to wait, but that could be. There are rumours that were being said.
I think
Liverpool might not be done with Isaac and Gahey, and apparently the player that we've got strong interest in plays for Aston Villa and is called Morgan Rogers. And if they sign Paqueta, he might be the Ramsey replacement because Ramsey went to Newcastle. He's one where I go, like, when you watch him, like, I got to see him at against Brentford the other day.
Yeah.
When you actually go in, it's like,
he was the best player on the pitch.
It's very
I was at the game as well. Honestly, Morgan Rogers was not on the pitch. He was the best player for Villa. Yeah. By far. Like, when he got the ball, that's when things happened for them. Like, it was no one else. It was no one else.
And when you see him, he's so big and he just moves so well.
Man.
And he's actually, you actually just go, like, in the right team and in a better team where they're always around the other box. I think he'll score a lot more and he'll assist a lot more. But he's one of the best players. I think personally for me, he's one of my favorite players to watch. When, like, obviously non-Liverpool player, like, I actually will go like, oh, Villa are on. I'm not that fussed sometimes, but I'll go like, oh,
Rogers is a 10, right?
He's like a 10 left wing.
Yeah, not
like,
8.
He's an attacking. He's like your fourth attacker or your winger.
Hey, right. I can't lie. I just remember you're actually so right. Like, he's actually he looked much bigger than like I thought. Yeah. And he actually could still move. It was nuts. It was crazy.
He's freakish.
Like, he's definitely their most dangerous player. I mean, Ollie Watkins didn't even look like he was in the game. I don't rate Villa. Honestly, they're shit.
I think they're just weird. I think they had that sort of like John Duran mania for like, which was honestly like it's not like obviously the Jeremy Lin thing in basketball where it all went crazy.
Yeah.
But that was actually like so good. Like I think that was just so good for the league. In where you have this like young guy and it's just like 40 yards. Like you actually don't see, and you're actually like you're not like it's actually not a bad thing because he's actually like he's scoring. It would just be like at the death he just smash like.
But why do you know why Villa didn't really have a lot of money? They sold Duran for big money.
It's because they've got people on big wages. Like if you've got your laptop, if you can look at Yusuf, if you look at Aston Villa, the wages, some of the people are on like 100, like or on more than 100 grand, and they are not. They're not very.
So it's like, the wages that's hurting.
Because you have to earn their earnings, like sponsorship and revenue aren't that high, but they're given like. Do you even know who Dendoncker is?
Dendoncker, I've heard the name.
Played for Wolves.
Yeah, I've heard.
And Gerrard signed him. He just barely played. He was on like £90,000 a week.
On 90k, yeah.
That's what I mean. Just do the top ones. Just if you've got them there, just say to Omar.
Boubacar Kamara.
Boubacar Kamara, yeah.
150.
He's good, but that's a lot for Villa.
150 grand a week.
And he gets injured quite a lot.
Bro, I actually didn't know. This is insane.
The next two are 150 as well. Tillemans and Martinez.
That's fine. Those two are cool.
Tillemans is
Malin?
Donia Malin, who they just signed.
140.
But Malin, they completed the signing. It wasn't alone.
Anana, he's
140
on there
as well.
That's a lot.
Who?
Anana, Amadou.
My God.
Watkins 130.
That's fine. You can live with that. He's a good player.
Amadou Onana's
a good player, but
he's not great. He's not great. He had that blow up when he was scoring goals from the midfield.
But wait, carry on, sorry, Yusuf.
Coutinho 125.
He's gone now, but that's still.
Oh yes.
That's still a lot.
Digne 120.
That's too much. That's way too much.
120. Tyrone Mings 100. Madsen 100.
It's a lot.
Pau Torres 100.
Honestly, you
Pau Torres, I get that because he's coming from Villarreal, but some of them you just
honestly,
go like,
you go on a lot of teams like near Villa level, and they will have nowhere near as many people that are on near to 100 grand and over.
I reckon Brighton's must be so much lower. Like Brighton's must be crazy. Bournemouth won't be that high. Like, and that's why. And they think, and people get angry, but you go like, you give out these big contracts. Like Luca Digne's not 120,000 pound a week player. Like
Brighton's
they signed him on the
player is not even 100k.
That's
who is it?
It's Ferdi Kadioglu.
Oh, there's the
player.
Turkish fullback they signed. I would have thought it might be
87.5K.
Matoma.
Matoma's second, 80k.
That's a well run.
Yeah,
That's a well run.
The difference is insane.
Like,
and Brighton are probably. I don't know if they're better than Villa.
They were tight and about. And you think if anyone's gonna be like in 4 years, who do you think will be better? I'd say Brighton.
Yeah, Brighton are way more excited.
Brighton just signed all
Villa's
these good
boring.
players.
They're obviously not shit in it, but they're boring. Like there's nothing about them. They haven't done anything in the transfer window. And honestly, Carl, I'm guys. That is
stylistically they're very, very boring. Like it's Rodgers.
Yeah,
You're watching them for Rodgers.
It was so boring. That wage thing is insane. I had no idea. That is insane.
I did not know they were spending this
Bro, I
much.
promise you. I mean, you go on United's one and it looks terrible.
Newcastle's, but you make loads of money though.
Big club.
Yeah.
Like if you think like someone like Marmoush is on like 275, and for City, for United,
275.
yeah, that's fine. Like that's like you can eat that, but Villa,
you can.
Villa
yeah,
can't have that much wages when their kit deals are not nowhere near as big. They don't make anywhere as much money, and obviously they complain, but it's just hard. But that's why. And now you think for these clubs, it's so hard to shift these players.
Yeah.
Because if John McGinn, if they were like, we'll sell you, he's gonna want to have the same money or more.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
if
it's
you're
true.
stepping down, you're gonna get less. So I think it's just so difficult.
Honestly,
just like stuck in this state.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
And once people have signed on, once they know Kamara's on 150, if Aston Villa signed Kobe Mainoo,
100%.
Kobe Mainoo goes 150, 160.
He does exactly what he did at United. He said, wait, hold on. I'm one of the best midfielders at the club. Casemiro's on crazy money. Bro, Bruno Fernandes, crazy money. Bro, like, and he's going, why am I just on like 50k or whatever it is that he was asking for creative. It does exactly that definitely happens.
And it's hard because you want to sign these talented players, but I think this is why it's so hard for teams to move up, because it's once you try and make one ambitious deal and you have to put the money out, and then 2 years time, all the guys who are your players who are actually quite good and have been there for a bit will go, well, this is the new precedent, like this is the new wage structure. 100%. So I think it is hard, but that's how
the transfer fees for players went up. Everything just if you paid that for him, then that's where we're. Yeah. That's that in Bournemouth thing. We bid in Bournemouth after we bought Cunha off to that release clause for 62.5. We bid the exact same bid for him, and he said, "Whoa, you guys are buying a guy who scored less goals than our player and is older than our player, and you're offering us the same money." That's exactly what they said, and it went up to 70 plus add-ons. But Carl, I wanted to talk to you about Arsenal Football Club.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at their team and I didn't really deep it. They have the best squad in the Prem by far.
Yeah, depth-wise, they've got so many players now.
Right. Just quickly, Raya Kepa.
Yeah.
Left back. Skelly Calafiori.
Hinakape.
And Hinakape. And they're going to sign Mosquera, but I don't know if he can play right back.
They've signed him.
And they're buffing up the defense. Gabriel, Saliba,
Kiwior's gone though.
Kiwior's gonna go, Kiwior. But they signed 2 more.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they signed 2 more players. They can play fullback on one side and center. Midfielders: Declan Rice, Zubamendi, Odegaard,
Marino. And Skelly will play there.
And Skelly can play there if he wants to. Left wing: Trossard, Eze. Oh my god! And Martinelli, and I didn't even want to say him, honestly. I just wanted to miss him out. He's going to championships, man. Oh my god, strikers now. Gyökeres probably going to play most, and Havertz is still there.
Jesus is still there.
Right wing, Bukayo Saka, and they spend 50 M's, and everyone's talking about it. And I reckon it's going to come out so good. 50 M's, Madueke, and we can play both. They have, they've made it where, if we have injuries, it should not matter.
Ethan Nwaneri, and they've got Max Dallman. Obviously, Max Dallman's not going to play that much, but you've got all these super players. I think him.
They got win the league.
You know, what Max Dallman does his GCSEs next year.
Yeah, it's not. It's insane.
But
that is crazy.
It is stacked, but I almost think now that they almost didn't need to. They obviously it's good to stack it, But I almost feel like they needed to get they needed like a guy who falls into like Van Dijk, Saliba, Salah, Saka. Like we obviously have Alisson. I just think they needed one more guy who like I think Eze's really good.
Yeah.
But I think actually it's the genuinely how many of these like unbelievable top players can you fit in? Like for us now, I'd say it's Alisson, Van Dijk. We lost Trent. Alisson, Van Dijk. I'd say Salah, Isaac, and Wirtz are like top of the like absolute.
You say Isaac like it's done.
Top, no, but that's what he's trying to do.
He's probably gonna get done.
Pinnacle players, and I think for Arsenal, that's just what's holding him back. Like Guy Carez, I know he scored.
You're right.
But it wasn't. I was watching this and I was like,
Well,
against the better team.
The first goal was, I couldn't even believe what I was watching. How have you let some slow train run across and then like put it bottom bins as he's like about to fall over? Like it was so stupid. Honestly, he's gonna score goals for them. He's a massive body in the box, and they needs
to adjust like a lot. I think he needs to make a lot of changes, and he will come good. But I do think there's a gap, and I think you'd agree. There's a gap between Isaac and him, and I would say that the gap is a significant one.
It's a tier of skill.
It's
100%.
It's good, but I don't know.
You're right.
I think they're going to be interesting.
There's a very real thing about you got great players, you got good players, great players, you got world class players, and then you got X factor players. Like there is just people who make stuff happen.
Yeah, Rice is one as well. We can't forget Rice. Like Rice does just dominate, and he had the free kicks. Honestly, and I think the contingency, not contingency
of who?
It's the consistency of having mainly the same squad. Like Arsenal can still put out a quite unchanged team. I think that's actually one of the big massive things for them is that Liverpool might have five new starters in the 11.
Yeah.
And you've all got to get used to each other, and that's fine. That's our burden to bear. Our burden to bear.
Yeah.
But Arsenal don't have that. Arsenal have like, I know you're going to be there. I know you do this. I know you're here.
But they have that now.
And they have that now. And they're the team that have it the most. And they've got the solid structure. They've got that. So I think now, after watching, I think I'll actually put Arsenal as my favourites. And I think Arsenal. Arsenal. I think
joke around.
They're my favourites. But I think Liverpool will win it. But they're my favourites. But I think Arsenal. On paper. And this is out.
XG. They got most chances.
This is out to Javen. This is out to Jerome. This is out to who else supports Arsenal that we know?
Jaden Lecky,
Jid. All of you lot, if you don't win the league this year, it's embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing.
They've got
this is like
they have to do it.
You can't come this close to the peak, this much.
Do you know what? It's not the hardest it's ever been either. Liverpool are probably going to become a juggernaut. Like
within a year or two, will be much better.
But like, is it still? I don't think it's as hard as them City era, that 4 year. But I just don't think it's as hard.
You don't have to get 100 points to win the league.
Yeah, you just don't. It's just not as hard. So the chance is still there, innit?
More than ever.
Oh, bro.
It's just weird though, because then you look and you go, but it's like you've got to go and play Bournemouth. And like, I'm being serious. Like you actually do look around, and I think the whole level of the league. Like I know we said like Villa. I agree with you guys. I actually hadn't really thought that until you said it, but they are boring. Like Villa's such a boring game to watch. But so many of the teams now, you go, they're coached well. They can all run. A lot of them are quite big. And you actually go like, these are not easy games. Like once Brentford get up to speed.
And everyone said they weren't going to be great. And I said, but guys, they're going to be fine. They started, their first team that they started was completely different to that second game. The Utara missing, Damsgaard, what a player, Mikel Damsgaard. But Brentford are going to be fine. And honestly, like we predicted, it's probably going to be the teams that come up.
Yeah, and you look at Everton.
It's just so hard to make the gap.
We've got to speak about Jack.
Oh my god, I'm so glad
we got to talk about him.
What a player! I was watching. I literally just turned on the game today. I was flicking through it, and he just gets the ball, drives up, and just like dinks it up next to him. So when it's landing onto his left foot, he's got that little half volley just to put it on the keeper.
Yeah,
bro, it's elite stuff that Pep Guardiola just like. And that's what I'm going to say, held back. Look, Pep is Pep, and he will overshadow Jack Grealish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jack Grealish wasn't going to stop Pep Guardiola's plans. Yeah. Jack Grealish is a great player, a very creative player, that once he's given that space and freedom, he'll make nice, exciting things happen. But he wasn't going to stop Pep.
But I think he did help Pep a lot, and he helped City a lot. And I do think the way he was used is actually kind of effective, because it was just we're winning the game or we'll score, but we'll slow the game down to the pace that we want to play at.
Yeah.
And then any team that wants to go 100 miles per hour can't, because Jack Grealish will get the ball and he'll slow it down and he'll win a foul. Like, he's probably
when you want to speed it up, you give it to Ndai.
That's what I mean. But now he's probably the best like drawer of a foul that I've seen. Like, he's so good. And I think he actually thought in his own head, he must be like, oh, I can try this, and if it comes off, it's great.
Yeah.
But if not, Pep's gonna have a massive go at me, and it probably just didn't come off.
He said it in the first game,
and
the interview after. He said it just like he didn't go into Pep. He said he enjoyed it. All respect was there, but he said, look, I feel a bit more free here, like to try something. And do you know what I mean? And got 2 assists in his first game at the Hill Dickinson, and 2 assists again in today. Like, what a start!
It just and I think he is. I'm trying to make it almost like an NBA comparison or someone like that. But he's the kind of player, like, before he left Villa weren't boring. Like,
100%. I remember him coming to Old Trafford and just absolutely ripping us about.
And he's a player, like, I remember for like England, there was a way you have to play Jack, you have to play him in, you have to fit him in. And he is like, obviously it's gone so like running and covering ground and winning your duels. But it's like, and I get that, but you need players like Grealish. Like, Grealish is slick, he's cool, he's a good looking guy.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, but as we said about Kane, like, Jude's got that thing over Kane that makes him more like the man, the marketable guy. Where you go, like, just imagine if Grealish had gone to, maybe not Arsenal because of the way they went, but if he'd have gone to like a team that would have let him be free,
made him the main
like
man.
if he'd have played for Liverpool, if he'd have been signed for Liverpool, I think we'd look at him, even if he'd have won one Premier League opposed to, I don't know how many they won, like, and a treble and a Champions League.
It was a bad food for him overall when he decided to go see.
I think he's won it.
It was what was on the table, and it was a big team.
He's won it, but I don't think anyone else is going to pay that much. But he won it. I think Arsenal were interested, and United were interested, but he's won. But sometimes you win, but at what cost?
I feel like this is what's going to happen to Marmoush. I genuinely feel like it's going to happen.
His
and
wings
these City fans turning on him after one game have lost their mind. They've lost their mind.
Nah, yeah, but
I think Marmoush is so exciting. He's so exciting. Like,
you're gonna get that. Honestly, bro. City fans are used to seeing their team win the Premier League 4 years in a row. It's so like,
and I think the other one is like, when you look at City, and this is, I think Marmoush is very good, but you've obviously had a bit of time since your team was great. Like, truly great. Yeah. And you're a bit removed from it.
Yeah.
But they're like, we had Sane, Sterling, Riyad Mahrez. Like, that's like Sterling, I think now, obviously I was a hater because he left Liverpool, but like, I can look back at it now.
Look at his career.
People
don't realise it now because
Sterling's an all-time Prem great. Like, Sterling was phenomenal.
I was saying, bro, 100%. Hasn't he got 100 Premier League goals, like, plus?
Yeah, I think he's got,
Yeah, like, these guys are winger, like, not a lot of people get that, like. I know, obviously, a lot of people will say it's like tap-ins at the back of the post in City. But
that's where you get your goals.
Yeah, like Pep obviously, like, trained him, and for someone like Grealish, you couldn't really make him do that, innit?
Yeah. It just wasn't. Pace.
Yeah, he ain't got the pace, like. He could probably sniff out and all that, but yeah, it's just the pace, the movement, like mindset, that power. Yeah, mindset. Like Sterling didn't care, bro. Sterling was brilliant for City, bro. Yeah. Sterling did not. Sterling is one of them guys, you know, when they score, and even if it was like that little tap at the back or whatever it is, fumble. If he's got his foot on it and he's got the goal, he's celebrating like man. Yeah. The best goal scorers, you always see them. Yeah, they are so. And the biggest example is CR7. Oh my god, when he scores, he does one look at the linesman, and as soon as that flag stays down, he is the happiest man in the stadium. They love to score.
It's like
Sterling's I completely agree.
Purist approach.
Yeah, Sterling. Everyone hates on him now, but like the game moves on so quick, and people like
so reactionary nowadays. So.
It's because if he started playing like 16, 17. So even when he was done, he was done at 30. But that's 12. That's like 12 years.
Yeah, imagine
being very good.
Imagine you're a footballer, you're young, and you've just been signed into the Prem.
Yeah.
Your head's flying about like, how's my career gonna be? What am I gonna leave? Imagine what they're thinking. Like in 15 years, they put themselves like, how am I gonna be? If you got the option of Sterling's career
Yeah, I know you
What
take
a
it.
Taking
career!
that, yeah.
What a career!
Great as well. Great.
Played for every
great
big
for
team.
England. Great for England. I think the only slight is there was a few Champions League games before they got Haaland,
Yeah,
and he would be at the scene of the crime.
yeah.
There was a bad miss. It was a bad this.
It is fun. Haaland. A lot of people saying that he brought City down now. Like it was like they needed to buy him to win the Champions League, and then that was it. Like after that, there weren't much.
Value.
growth.
Yeah, there weren't
value.
much value. There weren't much like
They're tripping though.
But he's like you said, he is just such a weird one because he gives you so little anything else. Like obviously he works hard off the ball, but it's like
It's
for
true,
me, it's
it's
like
true.
he's the like the hungriest. Like he can just get to balls no one can get to, and you do watch him and you just go like, oh, he's done nothing, and all of a sudden 2 balls go in the box, and the way he finishes them as well, like it's so clinical, it's so hard, like it's just doof.
It's just too style. You can't say what's better. Actually, you can. You honestly, you can say. Do you remember that City team? I can't remember exactly what year it was, but it was just midfielders everywhere.
Yeah.
And it was crazy.
Foden at the 9.
Oh my god! Honestly, it was nuts. And Haaland, in a lot of instances, like they want to treble, like bought that dominance, but in a whole different style, where the team is not getting mentally knackered and destroyed. And you'd go watch. When I watched City that a couple of times, like I've seen them just take the life out of the game. Like they didn't care, innit?
Yeah.
It reminded me of like in UFC when you have this brilliant, exciting striker and he's gonna knock out this wrestler and the wrestler just takes over and it sucks the fight out of the game. And a lot of people hate it. But when you see it's actually class and the only question you say to them that type of level where you're so much better than them and you found a way to completely take them out of the game.
Strip them of their.
You say it's boring and all this, yeah, but that if you could do it, you would.
Yeah.
But you can't, and that's why it's such high level.
But it's just they're so weird. Like I appreciate it, I respect it, but I just don't like those Man City teams. Like, they have great players, but I agree with what you mean. I just think it's efficient. And Pep, and I don't know if you guys will agree with this. Pep is definitely even more. I'm gonna say it's even more. He does it in a different way than Mourinho. Pep is like the most pragmatic manager ever because all he cares about. It's not like we'll just sit behind the ball. It's we don't lose the ball. We just keep the ball. Like because if doesn't matter if you're sitting in a block, if you're parking the bus, someone can just score from 40 yards. If you've got the ball, you can't concede.
He puts that as such a high priority.
Yeah.
That like going back to players like Grealish, they cannot make that risk in it. If Grealish is gonna try what he tries, which is 1-on-1, and he's touching it with that right foot, ding, ding, you can lose it like that, innit?
Yeah.
And if he does,
they have to.
He
take
knew
like,
that bold man behind him was gonna go crazy.
They have to take like the high percentage. Like it has to be like it's open now, go. And De Bruyne is the only one where he can kind of do what he wants.
What a player in a system for Pep, where he could make the risky passes as if they were the calm
Easy
passes. What a player! But I want you to talk about Bournemouth because they actually are a really interesting team. I wanted you to speak about Bournemouth. I mean, like selling players, they are actively selling players, and then it's like some other robot comes in, fits right in like a puzzle, and they're just as good. They're like one of the hardest games in the Prem for sure.
Yeah.
Obviously, I had a little like top
is
man.
that attributed to their scouting team?
I think it's a bit. The guy who signed a lot of the players is now the Liverpool one.
Okay.
But I think they just kind of promoted the guy that was under him. But they're just really smart. Like I think they've got an American owner. He owns like the Los Angeles like Vikings. Like, I think like an ice hockey team.
Oh, okay.
So he's into a few things. He owns like a French team. But I just think they are just like they're the epitome of what like you want your team to be. Like everyone works hard. It presses really well. They've got like good, interesting players. Like Iraola is like really good. Like he's such a good manager, and I think he'll be the next one. I thought it was going to be him or Frank will go to Spurs.
Yeah.
And I think teams will be looking at him and going, we know how good he is. We know how well they've done. They had quite a small squad last year, sold players, signed a lot. And I just think, they have their ceiling. Like they've got stadiums like 11,000 people, like 11.
Yeah.
Like that is crazy.
That is kind of nuts.
Like you can literally, if you're in the stadium, you can see out the corner.
Yeah.
Like it's like it's like the Pro Club Starter Stadium.
It looks the worst. I remember.
The camera angle's terrible.
Yeah, it looks
when you
terrible.
actually watch them on the TV, it's horrible. because you're so
Do you
far
know the
down.
worst part about it? Do you know on the sides and it has their like pictures of them celebrating? Oh my god! Do you know who sat down and like designed that and they okayed it and like signed off on like putting this massive poster on it? Like on the side, it looks terrible.
Like a sports hall
what a team.
decoration.
But that is
literally.
that's actually reminded me of something. So because obviously their stadium's really small and the camera's really low. Did you know? There's actually like something that I think is really interesting is that all the new teams that have come up, right? They're all struggling to stay up in the Premier League. I'm not sure what it is, but Fulham have like by far, like you've watched Fulham play, the smallest stadium, and like Man United have the biggest. I just think all the teams that come up should make their stadium as small as possible.
Let's make it inconvenient.
Because it's horrible. It's like if all the best teams want to get out and run, like, I actually don't get. I get obviously it would look a bit weird in the stadium. Like if your stadium is like it's got a massive bit of grass.
Could be an advantage.
I actually don't know. Like you know what I mean. Like I actually think everyone should just leave the grass as high as possible and just make the stadium.
Your team's playing it as well.
Wow. Yeah, but you just get used to that. You just play that way.
Yeah, you're at home. You're
it's like when we played at Old Eyes. It's just the worst pitch, but we knew where the bubbles were. You know how like it is.
It's definitely
like if you can actually make it so that you have like.
How bad can you make it on Premier League really?
No, you can't make it. You can make it high. They used to make it really high, and you can like not water the grass. You can water it. You can make it so it's slicker.
I reckon now it's probably difficult to make it terrible.
But I think now all the teams that come up should have the smallest stadium possible. Smart. Like genuinely, because it's harder because there's no space unless you want to play that way. Yeah. But like. Just get really big guys and just do it. Like when teams come up now, your best chance is set pieces. Like genuinely, because set pieces is the easiest way to bridge the gap. Like genuinely, you can just have big lads and sign James Ward-Prowse and just do it.
Yeah.
But you can't outplay. Like you actually can't.
That's what they're all trying to do as well. Which is.
Like, have you seen how many long throws there are? Like all the games so far.
Nuts.
Everyone's
you actually do see it. If you get it near the corner spot, it's like let's say it's corner. Everyone getting the ball. It's like set up, innit? Like set up. It's actually true.
It's like cement. Like Semenyo throws it so far. Like he throws it like past penalty spot.
In that Brentford Villa game, there was just a couple man just loading it up and then on both sides and just straight back in.
And if you can get it past the penalty spot, it's horrible.
It's actually
because the way instead of like a corner like being whipped, it just like kind of sits.
Floating.
Like it just like it's such awkward for like a goalkeeper to come out and for like defenders. I think now the way, obviously not even talking about the big six, like the way things are swapped, I kind of like it and don't like it that we've gone kind of back to like everyone has to be able to go over the top. Yeah. Everyone has big strikers. Everyone's doing set pieces, and then eventually you'll get to the point again where everyone goes really small, everyone's really technical. False nines.
And you just keep and you're just
coming in, and it's then crazy. Eventually someone goes, well, why don't we play with really big players because everyone else has got really small players.
What era are we in now? Because it was all Pep in the Prem.
That Pep and Arteta did kind of change it. They did kind of changed it. I think we're more in like the Invincibles, Chelsea, Man United bit where it's like
big, hard to play against.
When it's big, horrible, everyone's playing like that. Whereas then I think like the later bit, it was like more like chill. It was like Wenger, like. With the small players, it was like Chelsea would
inside forward started blowing up, like being on the wing but not being right footed on the right wing, being left footed and cutting in.
We're now like so combative, like everywhere over, like because before you look, it was all like small, like little technical players, and now everyone wants like who's massive, who's like a big lump. Like I don't know, do you ever watch Kevin Davis play for Bolton?
Nah,
just unbelievable.
Yeah, was crazy.
Sam Allardyce said he was like he is genuinely like world class at heading the ball, like just putting it up there, and that's all you need sometimes. Like, because I personally don't really enjoy like heading. Like I always thought like when I was younger, I was like surely this will lead to injury, later issues. So that was always my thing. I was like, I don't get why people do this, and then
it actually has been linked to CT.
No, it is massively.
Actually, I still do it. I do it so hard. I don't know why.
And they put bans in like training and like heading and like
yeah. No, it's a real thing. It's a real thing, CT.
But I just think like I just kind of like it. Like I do like when you just see like a bullet header or like I do like
some of the best goals.
I think it's one of the best things now because I feel like basketball's too far gone. Like basketball, the switch that has been made can never go back.
The 3-point.
But I think for football, I actually think one of the most refreshing things is like it's just a circle. Like
I don't know if that's
it's
what
the
made
whole-
me get bored of
the
NBA.
whole way through.
I don't know if that's what made me get bored of it, like, because it was so exciting when Steph bought it and we were watching in 16, 17, like, everyone trying to get 3-point stack teams. Like, honestly, it was like, it became a thing where they realized the numbers kind of, where it weren't worth taking a 2. Like, taking a mid-range shot inside, like, you either go to the rim or take a 3.
Yeah.
They were doing fast breaks, which is like, they get a turnover and you're supposed to get fast break from day young. Basketball 101 is go to the rim and attack the rim heavy. And now it's like, people get to the corner and like get it out and take a 3 on a fast break because it's an open 3, and open 3 is gold for them, innit? They're learning how to take contested 3s. But yeah, like, I know NBA as well, innit? But
that's why maybe the freeze is like the goalkeeper thing, where it's like now every goalkeeper has to be good on the ball.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's taken away from the game in a way like the 3-point thing has. Like, imagine if everyone just played the exact same way and you're like, kind of like, this is how it's going to be now. And there's no variance. Yeah. Because if you're like, Wolves would always beat City or beat them quite a bit with Nuno. And you go, even though their way is not going to beat all the other teams, their way is perfect to beat City. Yeah. And there's always like swings and roundabouts and things go around. And I always like that.
Teams always get worked out, man. Teams always get worked out.
And it's like, what normally works against that team is the thing that they sort of took over and ended. Yeah. So it is literally, it will always go round. Yeah. And I just think that's what I actually really, really like football.
What is Thomas Frank's record against Pep Guardiola? Honestly,
I know. Did him beat him both home and away when they won the treble.
100%. Yeah, when he beat them, they would laugh like City was so dominant that season, of course, winning the treble. And he would make jokes about it in the conference like, it's Thomas Frank, man. That's my like really like he didn't know how to deal with that Frank system. His teams apparently would watch them games and Brentford would be like all over City, like pressing them. Like when they got the ball, would be boom, 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 other side, boom, and now they're on and City are like back trading. Like it was crazy. But to end it, Carl, I just want to try a little game, and I'm actually shook.
You didn't warn me about this.
No, because I didn't want to, because you have the advantage here. Don't worry, don't worry. You have the advantage here. We'll try a couple times, see how it goes. It'll be a little fun way to end it. But the game is, you'll probably know it. It's we'll shout out 2 teams and then we got to name the first one to name that 50. Yes, I've seen it. I wanted to try. I've never actually tried this game. I don't know if I'm gonna go blank and just like bug out.
Should I? How does it? Should I do a countdown or?
You count down.
You count down, and then we'll both say a team. As soon as we both heard each other's teams, it should be on.
Cool. But I'll be ready to verify these.
And then obviously he can verify as well, because I'm gonna just like bro. But what league should we do?
You can do any.
Just any. I was gonna say like top 5 European.
Those teams. I mean.
Okay, cool. Top 5 European leagues.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. I know I'm gonna go first. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, go on.
On 3.
On 3, yeah, go on.
1, 2, 3.
Dortmund. Oh my god. Dortmund, Everton.
It's actually hard. I don't know. We might.
I don't think anything's ever happened there. Yeah, like.
Is there? I don't think there's been any moves.
Go on, give us one on any. I think that was insane.
It's gonna be like a crazy.
Imagine there isn't anyone. I bet it's not a name we know. Like surely.
Yeah,
there's nothing.
Steven Pienaar.
Oh, Stevie Pienaar.
Oh, I don't know.
The South African guy who played for Everton. Steven Pienaar.
What was his
He's like a
position?
winger. He's like a winger.
Yeah, maybe I don't.
You recognise his face?
Maybe, yeah. That was a good one. Let me see. Steven Pienaar.
He played in the Moyes team, in the Moyes Everton team. That was really good.
Okay, yeah. Maybe. What year was it? Like 15s, 16?
Earlier, before he took the job, before he took the United job.
He played for Moyes' Everton.
Yeah, Moyes' Everton.
Oh, that's okay. Cool.
Okay.
Well, we'll go again. Let's go again.
That was bad.
That's gonna happen. Like that was a good one. Dortmund, Everton. Like, if you're watching this and you got it, you're lying. But all right, cool. All right, let me think of the team. All right, cool. Go fuck it. I'll go.
3, 2, 1.
Chelsea.
Atletico Madrid. Felipe Luis.
Oh, I was gonna say João Felix, man. João Felix sprung to me. All right, cool. Go on. 1-0.
3, 2, 1.
Bayern Munich.
Gotta.
I don't know.
That was one.
All right, cool.
1-1.
Do you know what? Let me just surprise him here. Oh, yeah, we picked the 2 craziest clubs. Oh my god. Alright.
3, 2.
Wait. Hold on.
You can't think about it.
No. I can't think of a team. Alright, cool. Alright, go on. No. Alright, go on.
Brain's moving too fast.
Alright, wait. Alright, cool. Go on. Alright, go on.
3, 2, 1.
Sevilla. Jesus Navas.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, great. Alright, cool. 2-1.
We'll do it up to 5.
Yeah, up to 5.
Alright, cool.
Are you just thinking of a team straight away?
Yeah,
I'm trying to make it I'm trying to think of like links and stuff.
I'm
like.
just thinking.
Alright, cool.
I'm trying to do teams who will have a few players.
Yeah, that's not. Alright, cool. Let's go on.
3, 2, 1.
PSG.
Valencia.
What?
No, he didn't. See, I didn't think you were gonna go for PSG. No.
PSG.
not
Listen, I don't think I've
Banega.
got anyone. Go on.
No,
I don't think I've got anyone.
No, he wouldn't have played. No, I thought you were gonna go for like an English team, so I was like,
There would have been a couple.
there's
Yeah.
a few.
Actually, there.
Is there one big one?
Yeah.
Oh,
There is a big one. Wait,
Did,
let's
wait,
think about it.
did
Say the name you're thinking of.
Kondogbia?
No.
Is that DM?
Yeah, he was at Atletico. I didn't know if he.
Should I just
Yeah, go on.
Cavani?
Cavani.
Was Cavani at
At Villarreal.
Valencia?
At Valencia.
Oh. PSG and Valencia.
Oh, maybe he did. Yeah.
It must have not been
Yeah.
from there to there.
Played one season for Valencia. 28
Oh,
matches.
okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
Nothing,
cool.
nothing.
Alright.
Yeah.
What is it? 2-1.
And Solar, I reckon.
Yeah,
was that
2-1.
name.
2-1.
2-1.
2-1 to Carl. Alright.
3.
Go on.
Oh wait, no, that was Carlos Sola.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
Solar.
oh,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Too late, mate.
3, 2, 1.
United.
Maybe she
Let's
did
strike
it wrong.
on.
She did it wrong.
Alright, go again.
Again,
That was we're not getting that.
Wait. Alright, cool, go.
3, 2, 1.
Bournemouth. Kirkes.
Oh shit!
2-2.
I was gonna say Brad Smith.
That should be +2.
Alright, cool. I'm just staying in the Prem here. I need to like. If you want to know, I don't even know any
Only
other
said the
teams.
Prem team.
Well, I'm trying to make it where I've got a little answer. Like, that's my best. That's my Prem has got to be my best thing.
Okay.
Serie A has quite a few.
Alright, cool. I'm ready. Go on. 3, 2, 1.
Udinese.
Leipzig. Oh my
I thought you going for English.
team did
teams.
Nah. I
Udinese.
try to change it up this time.
Udinese.
Oh,
Okay, we'll have to go-
Udinese,
we'll have to
Leipzig.
go
Yeah,
a
that
different
was.
one. We'll have to go a
Alright,
different
cool.
I'll count that, man.
Okay.
Alright, go on.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
AC
Bayern.
Milan.
Kevin Frimpong. Kevin Prince.
No,
Am I
he
bugging?
didn't play. He didn't play for Bayern Munich.
Did he not?
AC Milan, Bayern Munich. No,
There's a
he-
couple.
he wouldn't have gone
There's definitely a
over
couple.
Bayern Munich.
Is it AC Milan?
You want a hint?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Hint.
Alright, go on.
No,
There's a big goalkeeper, and there's also
Oh,
a forward.
Donnarumma or something. A big keeper.
Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich, AC Milan.
This is a lot harder when you're actually doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really. I'm
Go on, tell us.
struggling.
Mandzukic.
Oh, that's a good one.
And
Yeah.
Pepe Reina.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not bad too.
Also
We should have got
bubble,
that.
by the way.
We should have got that. Go on.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Madrid.
I was gonna say PSV. They're not in the top 5 leagues.
Alright, go again.
3, 2, 1.
Barcelona.
Edgar Davids. No, he didn't. Oh no, maybe
Did
Edgar
you say
Davids to
Inter
play.
Milan?
Edgar Davids. I think he might have.
Check
he
it,
might
but
have done Inter Milan.
I'll say what's his name? It starts with a V. Am I bugging?
Oh, it was an easy one.
Yeah.
I've got an easy one actually now.
I even got it.
Alexis Sanchez.
Oh, there you go. Give him the point. I didn't even get one. 3-2.
I think
What
Edgar
were the
Davids
two
did.
teams? Inter Milan and
And Barcelona. I think Edgar Davids played
and
for
Barca?
Inter Milan.
Yeah, no Barca on Edgar Davids.
Did he not play?
Oh, no,
he played
wait.
for Barcelona. He
He
played
had
for
a loan. He
Barcelona.
had a loan.
Oh,
No,
okay,
no,
there you
Barca,
go.
okay,
You're in. You're gone. 3-2.
Alright.
Alright,
3,
cool. Go on.
2, 1.
United.
Marseille. Wait, no, I can't say. I'm not going to say his name, but you know what I'm talking about.
Oh my!
I'm not saying his name. What? I'm not saying his name.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm thinking he's a footballer.
Alexis Sanchez.
Oh, he did as well. God, we'll leave that one. Just leave it. Skip. Alright, cool. Go.
3, 2, 1.
Liverpool. Oh, go again.
Sorry, you panicked me.
3, 2, 1.
Liverpool.
Leon. Tyler Morton.
Liverpool is like
Burnley.
giving him what?
Yeah, no, I'm just. I'm trying to throw him off 2 in a row. Alright, 4-2.
4-2.
Oh,
Match
was
point?
it 4-2? Yeah, it's 4-2. Alright, cool. Match point unless I make a crazy comeback.
3, 2, 1.
Manchester
Milan.
United.
AC Milan.
I thought you'd be fast. Yap Stam.
Did he go from Milan
Yeah,
to
he was
Zlatan,
at Milan.
game?
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Well
You were the favourite and the favourite one.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go practice and we'll do it again. I don't know how you practice it. I just have to start playing it a lot.
Yeah, basically.
Just looking at a lot of players. But yeah, that was OdPod episode 5. I know, guys, we've been doing a heavy Premier League, but it's just started, so we're a bit excited. Carl was actually luckily available today, so we thought let's just recap on where we left it off on the projections. And a lot of things are going to happen in the Premier League. Obviously, it's going to come up again, but it's just started, so it's exciting. We'll bring up some other stuff. We've got some new ideas cooking.
We can confirm this. It's not just the sports pod.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's
It's not
not.
just the
And
sports
it's just we're a
We're
bit
starting
excited.
out.
We're a bit excited about the sports right now. Look, it is the new season, like I said. So things will bring some fresh ideas along with the sports.
Yeah.
But for now, bod.
OdPod.